Hey guys, Kevin from the Hot Rod School. Don't tell nobody, but we're working on the Zz4 crate motor to stick into the dirty Corvette, which I have not cleaned yet. It's kind of my childhood vet. I've had it since '86. It's an '84. Bought it bank repo. It had no tires and wheels on it. The motor was partially stripped. The target top was gone. The radio was gone. You kind of get the idea. And a buddy of mine had a repo lot, and he called me up and he says, "Hey Kevin," he says, "you interested in a Corvette?" He says, "The bank will take $3,000 for it," which at that time was worth way more than $3,000. And so I purchased it. And my buddy that had the repo lot had several other Corvettes there that were just parts cars that had been repoed and stripped before they were repoed. He said, "Oh, you can take what you need off those other cars when you get your vet." And so me and a buddy went over there, and my buddy wasn't there, but his employee was. So we went back there and we took the tires and wheels off one vet, target top off another vet, and just went through and put all the parts back on this car, made it 100% complete. We even bolted the air conditioner compressor off another one on it because it was gone. And I robbed a battery out of a car just sitting in the lot, got it fired up and pulled it up to the gate to take it home. And the kid behind the gates, he's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you got that running." He says, "You got the air going?" I was like, "Why?" He says, "Oh, I got all the stuff over there in the shop to charge the air conditioning." And so I went over there and charged the air. About that time, my buddy showed it back up. And he looks at me sitting in the car, getting ready to pull out of the parking lot. Windows rolled up because I got the air on. He comes up there and he says, "What the hell?" I said, "You said I could have the parts to put it back together." He said, "I didn't think you'd do it here." And he goes, "Is the air conditioner going?" I said, "Yeah, your boy charged it for me." He's like, "Son of a bitch." But so I stole it for 3 G's. And like I said, repossessed and stripped beforehand, put it back together off of other cars that have been partially stripped. But it's getting the Zz4 crate motor. It's got a few modifications done to it as per Hot Rod Magazine's dyno testing. And they come up with about 480 horse on it. And I bought the special carburetor through Holly that goes on there with the right jetting and everything that they did on the Hot Rod did on the dyno. It's got a 1.6 ratio rockers on it. It's got a recurve distributor. It's got just a handful of things that bumps the horsepower up. It's amazing you can make something more efficient and get it to go quicker. Especially in today's day and age, a carbureted Corvette ought to be fun to the kids. But I've been losing weight, and I think I can get in and out of it. I might have to put some thin racing seats in it. It already has white face gauges, the phantom gauges, and then a carbon fiber dash from one of the previous builds of it. I'm gonna restore the wheels and think I'm gonna just go ahead and leave them on there. But I'm gonna put a front splitter on the front because I just like the looks of them. And I like the look of the stock front end with the way it's shaped. So I'm not gonna change that. I don't care for the newer ones as much as these ones. I'm gonna add a cowl induction hood scoop. I'm probably gonna change the whole hood and put some driving lights down in the bottom. The hoods on these things are unbelievably heavy. I mean, unbelievably heavy, especially with the headlight mechanisms and all that on there. I can knock a ton of weight off the front of the thing if I just put a aftermarket hood on there and that Zz4 fastens into place. The car is going to be more of a race car this time. I'm going to put a big nasty rear spoiler on it. You know, rear actually be defined as a rear wing. So we'll keep you guys updated on progress as it goes. We're actually getting ready to drop the motor in right now. We're hooking the chain on and getting ready to put her in place. The old motor is right there. That was built by John Lingenfelter. This guy's a lot of cool little things that he did to it that most people wouldn't know. One of them is he actually mills the side of the rods off where they go onto the crankshaft side to side and gives them a little more play, and it gives it more RPMs. So he says, that's, you know, he did his own old school tricks. So it was a really good running motor until I broke the crankshaft in half. And of course it is a steel crank. You know, sometimes you can be hard on cars. So, all right, until the next video. Thanks, guys.